Today we are going to learn about Crystal Report. We are learning Crystal Report and how you can add it to your C# .NET Windows applications. Crystal Report is designed by the SAP company, SAP Crystal Report. Crystal Report is a simple to use business intelligence tool designed for growing businesses. It allows for self-access to reports from desktop or mobile devices, manage security settings, simplified admin procedures. Now, that's just an overview of Crystal Report, and this Crystal Report can be added to C# .NET projects so that you can display your own reports, and you can use it to do different types of reports, from graphs. You can do tabular reports, you can do different types of graphical reports, you can do group charts, you can the possibilities are endless. So today we'll start from the very simple, and then we work on getting complex reports. Okay, if today is the first time on our channel, please make sure you click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that anytime we release a video, you'll be the first to see it and you'll be the first to know. Don't forget to leave us a comment of how you feel about this tutorial, any improvement you think we can make, or anything you think we should make a video on. We'll do well to do that. Please share with friends and family, and it will be well appreciated. Don't forget, subscription is free, very free. When you subscribe to SIT, you get free programming and tech education. So please just click on the subscribe button. Thanks. So let's get into the video. I have created a simple project in Visual Studio 19, which I'm going to use to show you your Crystal Report. Now, to start with, I will add a button to the form. This is the button we use for display our report. Display reports. Or we can say preview report, whatever. Preview reports. Okay. I prefer making it bold. A little bit bigger. Okay, so that's it. Now it is time for us to add the Crystal Report components. So very simple thing you can do before this is to first add the item you need to add. You need to add a data set. So you add a data set. So data sets, I go to new item and I go to data. Go to data, and then I'll go to data set. I'll double click select. So this will create a data set for me. Okay, so this is a data set. So I'll right click and then create an adapter, table adapter. Create a table. The table adapter will link me to the database and the table I'm going to use for the report. So I'm going to create a new connection using SQL client. I'm going to use my local server. I'll just use a dot so that it can give me all available servers. So I come here and then I can just pick one of my databases. So let me pick the database for my stock control, and then I I can test to see if my connection works. So connection successful. So I'll click on OK. So now connection has been created for me. And I'll click next. That's my connection right there. That's the name I want to save it as. So next, it's asking me to use SQL statements to create whatever I said, blah 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 blah. Next, I don't want to use any of those, so I'll use the query builder, which is much easier and simpler. I click on the query browser, and then I can go to and pick a table. So for now, I'll pick my items table. And then I'll select the fields that I want to use. For now, I'll just pick everything, and then click there to pick everything, or you can select specific fields to be used in the report. But for now, I just pick everything. Just increase the size for you to see. So all that I did was to click here to pick everything, or you can select one by one. I just select everything. So just pick everything, and then I click on OK. So I get that's a query right there. And then next, and finish. So this is my table adapter. Okay, so let's save this. Now we can go to our crystal report. Okay, so I right click again to add new, and then I will go to reporting, go to crystal report, select the report. Okay, so I'll pick the standard reporting, and then I'll create a new connection. So I can use XML, and then I'll pick my data set. So I go into the project folder, and then I pick the data set that I've just created, and then I'll open it up, and just click finish. So that's my table right there. So when you add more data or table adapters, you get more tables here. So now I'll select this. So that is it. That is my table. So go next. Now these are all the fields. So for now, I'll just use item name. Then I'll use quantity and cost price. Those are the three fields I want to use. So cost price. Now, when you click this button, it could send all the fields to the right hand side for you to be displayed on your report. But I don't want that. So I leave it. And when you press this one, it removes the field from your reports. So remove, if I click here and then I click this one, it's going to send it back. For example, I click here and I say send back. So it removes it. If I click here and I say bring it back to the report, it does that for me. So click on next. Now it's asking me if I want to group certain things in the report. This is something we'll look at much later in the series, in the crystal report series. We'll look at the grouping, we'll look at how you can use formulas in crystal report, how you can actually write codes in crystal report. So we'll skip the group and just click next. Let's click next. So It's asking me if I want to filter some of the fields. For now, I won't be doing that. So let's go next. And it's asking me the type of preview that I want. The type of preview that I want. So that preview. So I'm using the standard. Let's look at some of them. Leading, break, drilling. So you can choose any one you want. For now, I'm sticking to the standard. And then I click on finish. Okay. So wait for it to actually finish processing. So yeah. So our report is ready. Our report is pretty ready, man. Our report is ready. Okay. So this is it. So what I'm going to do is to try to display this report, and then we'll continue. I'll show you certain things that you can also do with it. Okay. Before we do that, if this is your first time on this channel, please make sure to click on the subscribe button so that the subsequent videos, when we release it, you'll be able to see everything that we do. We are going to teach and explore Crystal Report. So smash the subscribe button, click on the notification bell, and then like, copy and share with friends and families. So let's go to the code. So I'll double click on this to access the code. So I'm going to write a very simple code. So we'll make a couple of changes to the screen. First, what we'll do first is we'll add go to the toolbar and then go to reporting, and then we add a report viewer. So I'll drag it and paste it on the screen, and then I think I need to dock it into the computer, into the form. If I do that, my button will be missing, so I'll just expand it to just cover this side, and then we'll work with it. So let's look at our code. Go to the code, and the first thing we need to do is to declare a document, report document, which I've declared right here using the create report, and then this places the path. So the to path to the report, you know, path to the report. So what we'll just do is I'll just go into the folder where I saved the project, call it sit.c#, then Crystal Report. So this is it. Copy it, and then I copy the path from here. So I'll add this one to it. Then I'll copy all at once. So I paste this in here. Don't forget the extension RPT. So RPT, I just paste it here. But you see, there's some error here. So what we can do is to remove all that, and then we'll do a concatenation using the app environment dot app path. I'm forgetting this thing. Application dot app path. Oh, why am I forgetting this? Let's see. I think I'm forgetting this thing. I think it's app domain dot current domain dot base directory. Yep, I think that is it. Okay, so that's it. So it links us to this, will give us the path of the project, and plus this will continue to give us the source. So let's see how it works. I would like to see this, so I'll put a break there. So let me run it. Let's see how our report works. Let's see how our report works. Let me enlarge it. Then I click on preview. Okay, so this is a break. So let's see what is inside. So you see, it gives us the location of the app. So one thing I need to do is to so is to copy this to the bin folder, because that's actually where the app is. So I'll paste it here for it to be able to get the, so that's it. So now we can run and see. So boom, there you are. That's our report right here. But we need to check why it's not displaying the report or the data. So let's close and go back to our data and see why it's not displaying it. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button if this is your first time. Let's see what we can do. So in order to display our report, we need to create a data set which will in turn load our details into it and then pass it to the report viewer, the data source of the report viewer, and then it will load our data for us. To be able to do that, we need to declare a data table called DS. So, and then we have this code which will connect to our database. So the first thing we need to do is to do SQL connection, which we name con equal to this, and then we put in a connection string. So let me show you how to get your connection string. Just come here to app.config, you double click on it, it opens up here, and then you see your connection string here. So it's not something you need to memorize, you know. So I just copy all this. That's my connection string, and then I'll paste it here. So that is my connection string to the database. And if you watch this well, this is the data source, which I used dot when I was doing the data table table adapter. I use a dot representing all the servers that are available, or you can use local into brackets, or you can use the name of your server. Then the catalog, which is smart pause, represents the name of the database I'm using. Okay, so I open that connection here, and then over here I need to give an SQL or a transact SQL code of how I want to load the data. So let's do that. Select. So over here you have the ability to write any type of query to be executed to retrieve your data using whatever criteria you want. For now, I'm just going to retrieve everything. So select all from TB. The table I'm using is TB items. Okay, so that is it. And then I put it into a command text, and then I load the adapter and then fill the data set. And I intend pass the data set to the data source, which will display my report. So let's give it a try one more time. So I'll click on preview, and I expect to see data. Boom! So this is it. This is all the data. So it has loaded the data, me without prices. The prices are 000. So that is it. That is how you load your data, and that is how you add Crystal report to your C# application. Now there are a few cosmetics you can do to this report. Example, let me close it. Let's go back to the report itself. Crystal report, which is this one. You can make this bold. Come in here. Let me just mention that and make it bold. And remove the, you can expand it just by clicking here and moving it down. Then remove this step down. Okay, remove the underlining. Then we can even edit this text just by double clicking. And I'll make it quantity. Change this to cost price. These are cosmetics. And I'll remove them just to make the report look nicer. Item name. Change it to whatever you want. And then I insert an underlining to just underline it for it to look better. Okay, that is it. So I push this back. I can format this into currency. We can do that by just right clicking on it. Right click on it, format objects, and then we can choose what we want to use. And then you can choose any of this. So because it's currency, I would like the comments to be formatted automatically for me, and I want 2 decimal places, so I can choose this. So that's that. Okay, and then we can put an underline here, underline it nicely for us. Perfect. Have okay, so we can add totals to this. Very simple to do. So I right click here, then insert summary. I said okay. I don't need to do any more changes. So that's a total right there. I can do one for this one as well. No, do total, insert summary. And then over here, see, you can do so many things here. Sum, you can do average, you can do sample. You can just go through and see the things you are capable of doing, but I'm just using the sum. So that is it. So now this one, I can format it, multiple formats, and then I can add borders to it. Add borders to it. Add borders. So add single up and double down. So top, bottom. I can even drop shadow. So it looks this way. I'll do all that in Crystal Report. So that's so nice. And then add add a title. So you see that everything is divided into segments. So we have the report header, report page, and then we have details of the report. Then we have report footer, and then we have page footer. So page footer, there are a few things I can put there, like page numbers. So I can do special field. So I can do page number n of m. So I just put it right there. So that's my page number. I can put time of print, print date and time. So here you are, date. I can add time. These are things you can add. And then over here, I can add the report title. So insert report title. So over here. Now, when you use report title, you can access it inside the code. So I can do this. And access it inside the code. So somewhere here. So to access that, we can put it right here. So I'll put it under this, and then we'll do rep.summary.info. This summary.info equal to this. So we can have crystal report. Crystal report 101. So that is it. That's how we can add. Do the report, and then I can add some styling to it. And that is it right there. There's an extra few things that we can add to it. Let's check it out and see how it looks. Okay, so these are from the preview report, and we get it. Okay, so I know why it's not showing. The reason why it's not showing is because the source file is here. So I just need to copy it and then put it in the main file for it to appear. Okay, so we run it again, and then we'll see our changes. So here we are, Crystal Report 101. That's our title. That's our underlining, our totals right there. This is our footer. So that's it. Another thing we can do is to put a line between the footer line that will demarcate the footer pretty well for us. So that's how you do it. 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 And then we also realize that this was very close to the line, so bring it a little bit down, a little bit down. Yep, and that is it. Okay, so that's that. So I think that is that's it for today's video. In the next video, that is if you guys want it, we'll look at how you can filter data for your crystal report, look at graphs, and so on and so forth. So thanks for watching. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button, like the video, put your comment, whatever you need me to explain further. I'll do well to do that for you. Thank you, and see you in the next video.